What is going on, everyone? Driving to work this morning, I figured let's rant about this Phillies team again. It seems like I'm having deja vu. I did this the other day with the 100 errors so far on the season, but listen, we do it again. We fall again in just an upsetting, gross fashion, and I really don't know if there's any return at this point. The Braves keep winning. We just keep losing in the most ugliest ways possible. These games are just heartbreaking after heartbreaking after heartbreaking, and it's self-inflicted, and that's what bothers me the most. We do it to ourselves. We really do. I mean, without Carlos Santana throwing it over Jorge Alfaro's head last night, they're not scoring 2 runs off that. And then it plays the game differently, and it's just a shame. It's a shame, but it's happening. It is happening. We kept trying to hold on as much as possible. I just don't know. There are optimistic fans out there that say, listen, we play the Braves so many times in September, and I can't imagine, man. I can't imagine. At this point, we'd have to sweep them and sweep the 3 series before. And at this point, we haven't won a series in so long. It's insane. We wasted Aaron Nola's dominance last night, which sucks because I wanted to say that was the big storyline. I wanted to say that Aaron Nola was out battling Max Scherzer again last night, which he did, but I'm sorry, that's just not the storyline after a blown opportunity. Pat Neshek lets up that one. Oh, it just kills me. It just kills me. I just don't get this team. I just feel like it really is falling apart. It's falling apart. There's a difference between, the season kind of grinding out and we're not making the playoffs in the last spot. This is just a complete boom. We are falling hard, and it's crazy, but it's finally catching up to us. It's finally catching up to us. It's crazy that we were in this position. It's crazy that we were even there battling for the first place spot, battling for the NL East, battling for the division with the amount of sloppiness that we played baseball with. And there are still people out there that get on me and say, Broads, I don't know how you keep blaming Gabe Kapler for this. He's not the one that goes out there. He's not the one that's making all these errors. Well, dude, at some point it comes down on your manager. Yes. At some point, after 102 errors, and that's being very easy on the Phillies because there's some plays that aren't charged, like Rhys Hoskins' brutal read on the baseball, that technically isn't charged an error because, he doesn't touch the baseball. But yes, it comes down on your manager at one point. I even tweeted it out last night. I'm sorry, but the lack of focus on this team, the lack of fundamentals, yes, it comes down on the skipper. That's what it does. It's just heartbreaking because I wanted to be so involved late in this run. I wanted September baseball. I wanted to be focused in on September baseball. I haven't been carried through September like that with baseball in so long. I just don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. I think the Eagles are going to steal my heart. If not, they might have already. And I hate to do that because there is still, 20-something games left? But the way we've been playing, the way we've been blowing baseball games too. I mean, even with the sloppy play, even with the really brutal play by Carlos Santana, we were up in the 9th to win a baseball game. And then we let up a 2-run shot, and it's consistently happening over and over and over and over again. And it's not that this team's not giving us their effort, because they're giving us effort. But when your fundamentals and your focus is off, that can be just as bad. And when I say effort, Scott Kingery's running hard through first. Yesterday, Wilson Ramos actually ran hard to second. He was getting booed the other night, though, for that first and third play, which he deserved it. You got to come here and earn your respect. Although I know he's batting over 400 with the Phillies, so it's kind of it's kind of us being a little bit harsh, but that's us in reality. He's got to learn that. I don't know. I'm just ranting about the Phillies at this point. I just can't see it. I'm sorry, I just can't see it. I can't imagine us just snapping out of this funk. I can't imagine us just snapping out of these brutal errors and these losses. They're coming in bulks, and at the very, 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 very worst possible time as the Braves keep grinding out wins. And now we're 4.5 games back. It's going to be a tough thing to do. It is. It's going to be a tough thing to just flip the switch randomly. All right, here we go, boys. We're picking it up. I don't know. I can't imagine it. And it's upsetting because at one point in this season, they were on fire. They were playing very well. I said they should get to the NLDS, which pretty much what I was saying was they should win the division. I was that in on the Phillies. They were playing that great of baseball. And this is just bad. The pressure is clearly kicking in too. They know how much each game really means. They know they have to catch the Braves now, and they're not in control of their own destiny at this point, it seems. So that maybe that's why they're gripping the baseball a little bit too tight, or they're gripping the bat a little bit too tight. I don't know. I'm trying to think of why this is happening. I'm trying to look at it, and it comes down to errors, obviously, and maybe the pressure. Errors and the pressure. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. I'll see you guys next time.